Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Greg from Tales from the Pythian, and I am here with some crazy news. Everything's going crazy right now, all of a sudden, a couple hours ago with Dungeons and Dragons. So first, like the good news. So we just found out that Dungeons and Dragons has partnered with Foundry VTT. I'm going to pull this up real quick. So right here, we are thrilled to share with everyone that Foundry Virtual Tabletop is now partnered with Wizards of the Coast to bring official content for Dungeons and Dragons to Foundry VTT. A lot of hard work and persistence from our team, as well as from the team at Wizards of the Coast, went into making this partnership happen, and we're excited to work together to build a modern, innovative, and powerful tool set for playing D&D online. The capabilities of Foundry Virtual Tabletop combine with the iconic stories and settings of Dungeons and Dragons to create a super-powered, immersive, and engaging role-playing experience that we are confident you will love. Join the celebration and discussion in the D&D Partnership channel. And then Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, and a massive D&D5E update. Excuse me, I'm fighting a cold, guys. I'm fighting a cold, I'm sorry. We are kicking off our partnership with two major releases, a huge update to the now official D&D 5th edition game system, and Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, an epic, iconic introduction to Dungeons and Dragons, which expands a beloved starter adventure into a sprawling campaign for character levels 1 through 12. This update to the D&D 5th edition game system is available now, and Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, will be released on February 1st, 2024. That's tomorrow. There's going to be an official Q&A stream tomorrow on Foundry's Twitch with Andrew, who's a Tropos, Kim, and Matt. They're going to go live and talk about it. And then we have all these links, which I have read every single one of them, and the teaser trailer. And I think that we should just watch the teaser trailer one more time because it's pretty cool. So let's do that, and we'll check it out. I think that it's pretty, I love the character sheet. You know, the ability to have this kind of baked in is definitely a benefit. Seems a lot like I don't play Pathfinder. I have Pathfinder system because I've checked it out. I'm very curious about Pathfinder. This seems similar to Pathfinder in that a lot of things about it is baked into characters. Fine, all of splitting experience points, built in reference. These dynamic tokens are pretty interesting. I use a lot of top-down. These are pretty cool. I love the new art for a lot of the monsters too, not just like the standard fare that's been on D&D Beyond forever, or if you import some things with the importer, you get the generic image. These maps look great, dynamic lighting. The use of the tile. So this is all great. So I'd be curious to know, it's like the bestiary, the 150 creatures in the bestiary kind of thing. Are you still going to be able to import? You're still going to be able to import, homebrew over from D&D Beyond. I'm very curious to see how that goes. With D&D Beyond Importer module, I use that, and I was using it yesterday. I have a new character, a new player joining my game. I was importing his character in. All the time I go over and I'll say create a monster from one of my other bestiaries, like a Monster Manual Expanded 2 or 3. They create it over there and then import it in. But anyway, so this is really cool news. Now, the other big piece of information that blew my mind, I just caught it on the YouTubes a minute ago, was by Professor Dungeon Master. And let me see if I can just hit my back button. No, that Hasbro is looking to sell D&D, and they are going to sell it. Well, not going to. This is all speculation. They are talking with Tencent, who is a 30% investor into Larian Studios, who of course made Baldur's Gate 3, and they're kind of brokering the deal. I'm not going to play this video. I'm just going to mute off the sound for a moment and get through the advertisement, which is an insane few hours of information that's just come out of nowhere. So I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. I'd like to know what you think about it. But as far as the Foundry stuff goes, right? Very, very excited about it. I use a lot of modules in my game. I think I run probably, I don't know, man, like 100 plus modules in my 5e game to get the effects that I want to. A lot of animation stuff. I'm one of those guys that I like the crunchy aspect of 5th edition. However, I also see how combat can be a drag and it can slow things down. Having a bunch of people, so I'm 49 years old, and having a bunch of friends who I've been playing with forever. We took a big long break for several years, but having to try to get these guys to remember things between game sessions that can be anywhere between 2 weeks to a month apart. And I have 4 games, but I have people that play in some and not others. So I have some players, man, they won't touch Foundry for a month. And getting them to recall how to operate the software is a whole other thing. So automation really helps speed up combat for us. And then of course the added benefit of that automation is the animation, from automated animations or the D&D5E animations package, or there's one out there, Universal Animations, that's really good. They're all fantastic. So I was kind of taking a peek at the roadmap. Somebody on the Automated Animations Discord channel, I believe it was there. I'll double check. I'll put it also down in the doobly-doo down there. But they had posted a snippet of what they said was coming. Oh, actually, I think it was on the D&D5E animations. Let's take a look. I got my Discord right here. Let's just take a peek and see what we got. Where are they at? Maybe it was Chris's, actually. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Resistance, vulnerability, immunity and handling, roll refractor, item resource scaling, embedded spells, multiple actions per item, action workflow, active effects expiry, range, reach, and cover, auras, and vision modes. And that's all, that's all well and good. But as somebody in that thread said, it's definitely a far cry from full animation. So, it is what it is. I won't be switching immediately, of course. I've got too much time invested in game development and module integrations to make the jump immediately, but I'm very excited. I'll definitely be loading Foundry on my other machine so that I can try out the new system. Probably be trying to convince some of my players to get in there with me and do some testing. I got a couple shoo-ins I know will do it. Qbot, Angus, but yeah. You guys, let me know what you think about all this craziness, man. Especially if you're a DM with Foundry, I'd be very, very curious to know what you think, and how you plan to approach it, and even what your level of automation is and how you handle your players. Do you have older players like I do that are in it infrequently? Do you have players, you guys, weekly games? I think my most frequent games are bi-weekly. And the strange thing is all my bi-weekly players play 3 systems, right? So they play 5e one week, Shadowdark RPG the next, and then the following day a Cypher system, all inside of Foundry. So that is a little confusing and probably my fault, but whatever. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Again, I'm Greg with Tales from the Pythian, and this is pretty exciting times. Check you guys on the next video. See ya.